Welcome to this special series of Local Focus, where we delve into the impact of a tragic event that has deeply impacted our local community. On May 28, 2024, a powerful explosion destroyed most of the first floor and severely damaged additional floors of the Realty building in the downtown district of Youngstown, Ohio. We sat down with residents of International Towers to share their experiences on the day of the explosion, the abrupt evacuation from their homes, the inconveniences of displacement, and their heartbreak. Join us for this special series, We Are the Aftermath. In this episode of We Are the Aftermath, the heartbreak of displacement, the CEO of MyCap describes the emotional impact of the displacement on the residents of International Towers. The residents describe the heartbreak and emotional damage they are experiencing during this trying time.
We as nonprofits, it's our job to help folks when they need it, but we a lot of times can't take care of the emotional part and the feelings part of it. We just are, when it's an emergency, you just want to get them to a safe place, and we don't realize the toll that it takes on them emotionally. They're living in stressful in situations anyway, been in a big building, there's people with mental health issues, there's people with disabilities. So their lives are stressful to begin with. And then this incident happened, and everything they knew as normal doesn't exist anymore.
When I ran around that corner and I saw them carrying bodies out, didn't know if they were alive, all I can see was they were wrapped in blankets. They didn't even have stretchers. It was like blankets. And so I was like, okay, I can't look at this anymore because I kept feeling it. I felt everything that they were going through. I've had nightmares ever since that happened because I do suffer from past trauma and PTSD. But I was doing well. I was doing fine. And then that happened the day it exploded. And then, so I haven't slept right since that day.
It was like I didn't want to be there, So it was devastating for me. Yeah, like ripped out of everything. Like I know my kids be like, "Mommy, when you going home? When you going home?" Cause they, I always get them and take them to down there or whatever. But yeah, it's frustrating, and it's hard to be somewhere that you really, really don't want to be.
It's starting to get to the point now where, depending on how loud the bang is, depends on whether or not I jump. If it's a loud enough bang, 9 out of 10 times I'll jump. And I'll look around and wonder, where is it coming from? Because I felt my apartment shake. And I don't like it. I've never had that feeling. And now that I have that feeling, I'm pretty sure that's going to be with me for the rest of my life.
And people are depressed. People are angry, lashing out at other people, and for no reason, unnecessary crap. Put it to you that way. It keeps me going. That God lets me wake up every morning, and I have my dog there with me for my support. And I know I got another day on this earth. And I just pray to go home.
If somebody was to come up to me when I get back home, whenever that may be, they say, "Well, how are you doing now that you're back home?" I'm not doing too good. Am I back home? Yes. But am I doing good? No, I'm not. Because I have that fear that's going to constantly live in the back of my mind of what's going to happen next if anything happens next. Am I going to have another timeline where I have to gather what I can and get out of my house again?
Lucky for me, I have friends that I communicate on a daily basis that they've been helping me get through this, this whole situation. That's what kind of motivates me to wake up and keep going every day. I do have friends that do care.
Tear it down, please. Get rid of it. Because it's a reminder of what happened. And if we want to go back, and we do want to go back, I just want to go home. We all want to go home. But we do not want to have to deal with that reminder. We're already the aftermath of the initial explosion. We're the aftermath of what happened. Yes, Realty Towers is the initial victims and survivors, right? But we didn't expect this to happen to us.
Everything that people talk about, every conversation that delays them getting back to their homes affects only them. That makes me angry. It does.
To watch all We Are the Aftermath episodes, visit pbswesternreserve.org. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook.